Please follow our Instagram.
Beautiful crafters, so in this tutorial it'll be slightly different. I will be doing videos on troubleshootings instead of my normal tutorial, so I hope this is a good change. And I know that I do mistakes and repairs in my normal videos, but I just thought that this would be more concentrated and that you don't have to watch my entire video just to know how to repair. And not everybody is going to come across these mistakes, so these are the mistakes that I came across. And in all honesty, I have more mistakes to show. If this video is a success and if you guys enjoy this, then maybe I will do a part 2. So if you guys are ready, let's go through the top 5 problems that you can come across. So for the first problem is really about spot fixing. And if you guys are interested to watch this video, I will put the link on the top right hand corner right now. So for this one is the base peeling off, but this could also work with tumblers that have been dropped and cracked or chipped. The way to repair this is really similar. So the first thing is sand down the area, and please use the highest grit possible because it's a delicate spot. And then after that, put on your base color. And that base color could be universal white, could be black gloss, and for mine is the pigments. So I am just putting a little bit of the pigments, and then after that I added my glitters. Oh yes, and I believe, and I strongly believe, that this repair only works for glitter tumblers and not for solid colored tumblers. And then after that, just keep on building up your Brite tone over at the same spot, and not the whole entire tumbler, just the same spot for a couple of times, while of course still using the 3-hour rule. So after you have built it up, you want to obviously sand it down and then try to build it up again. But if it's starting to look like this, don't worry, you are on the right track. It just needs a little bit more love. So what I do is I do repeat the steps again. I put a little bit more Brite tone and then I just sprinkle a bit more glitter. And then just keep building it up, guys. It's really that simple. So problem number 2, this is my recent video which is posted last week, and if you guys are interested, I'll put it on the right hand side right now. For this one is really very simple. All you need to do is just take your Rust-Oleum clear spray. It doesn't matter if it's matte, if it's satin, or if it's glossy. Just use the Rust-Oleum spray and just spray one coat. One coat is enough, and then wait it out for 24 hours for it to gas off a little bit. And then when you put on your Brite tone the next time, you won't have that issue anymore. This problem number 3, I don't get it very often, but I'm not sure if you get it either. But I believe this is harmless, and all you need to do is just take wet wipes and wipe it off. It will go away. For the 4th problem is, I'm not sure if I'm the only one who gets this, but my base peels off when I am peeling off whatever tape that is on. Like if it's transfer tape or painter's tape, I get this issue, and it's frustrating because I usually have to strip the whole tumbler. And the cure is to really just put a layer of Brite tone after putting on your base coat, be it pigments, black gloss, universal white, whatever base. Just make sure to put a layer of Brite tone before putting on your transfer tapes or your painted tapes, or even your temporary vinyls for peekaboo. And then there's the problem number 5. which I realize is also the same problem as number 3, number 2, number 1. I can't remember. I think it's number 2. I'm just going to say it. All you need to do is just spray with Rust-Oleum spray and it will go away. Remember to always gas off 24 hours. So back to number 5's real problem. The infamous orange peel. I get it so often that I feel like I'm an expert at it. So in order to get rid of this orange peel, you really need to sand it down. But the thing about sanding down is that you tend to oversand, and when you do that, you will hit whatever is underneath the Brite. So I suggest that you don't try to get rid of the orange peel in one attempt, especially when your layers are very thin. So what I usually do is I try to sand down as much as I can, and just when I feel like I am doing too much sanding, I stop immediately, and then after that I just keep building up 3 to 6 more layers. You will still definitely see the orange peel because you haven't really gotten rid of the orange peel yet at this point. You're just doing the first step. So what you need to do is just to repeat the steps over and over again until there's no more divots while sanding it down. So bear in mind, while sanding, if you still see the tiniest dot, that means that even if you try to put another layer of Brite, you will still see that tiny little dot. So make sure you get rid of the divots after every few layers in order to not hit your base. One more very important point is that while you are trying to get rid of the divots, be patient because it does need a little bit of curing time in between while you are trying to sand it down and adding layers. And one more thing guys, always put on thin coats of Brite. That's the end of my tutorial. If you guys enjoy this tutorial or this kind of tutorial, comment down below so that I can do like a compilation mistakes or something like that in the future, or a part 2 of this troubleshooting. And like, share and subscribe guys. Bye. Oh yes, if you guys have issues with your tumblers and need help, you can always comment down below and I will help you.
That's right.